Did you know that during World War II, a fleet of ships, seemingly out of nowhere, appeared off the coast of France, creating absolute chaos for the Nazis? But wait, here's the twist. That fleet wasn't real. Confused? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll uncover how one of history's most bizarre war tactics fooled an entire army. Let's set the stage. The year was 1944, and the Allies were planning the most significant military operation of the war, D-Day, the invasion of Normandy. But secrecy was everything. The Nazis had fortified the beaches with soldiers, bunkers, and artillery, all on high alert. So how did the Allies ensure their actual landing would remain a secret? Enter Operation Glimmer. Operation Glimmer wasn't about brute force. It was about deception. The Allies needed the Nazis to think that the invasion was coming from somewhere else. Not an easy task. The grand idea? To make the Germans believe a phantom fleet was approaching the coast of Pas-de-Calais, miles away from Normandy. Here's how it was done. The British Royal Air Force, RAF, played a starring role. They deployed aircraft known as the Sterling Bombers. These planes weren't carrying bombs. No, they carried something equally explosive for the Nazis: aluminum chaff, known as window. Chaff consisted of thin strips of aluminum foil that, when dropped from the bombers, confused enemy radar into showing false readings. To the German radar operators, the chaff looked like a massive fleet of ships advancing on Calais. The illusion was so convincing that the enemy immediately shifted its focus and resources to deal with this supposed armada. But the operation didn't stop there. British airmen put on an elaborate show of dropping smoke markers, mimicking gunfire patterns from this invisible fleet. Occasionally, they even flew in circles to give the impression of ships changing formation. To add to the drama, radio transmissions were deliberately broadcast to create the illusion of naval activity and command signals. So, how effective was this daring illusion? Beyond expectations. The Nazis directed their forces away from Normandy, reinforcing Calais instead. This diversion played a vital part in the success of D-Day, as it reduced the strength of German defenses where the Allies actually landed. The combination of trickery, innovation, and precise execution changed the tide of the war. It's almost hard to believe that a handful of planes and some strips of foil could trick an entire army. But that's the brilliance of Operation Glimmer. Sometimes, psychological warfare proves as mighty as actual firepower. If this mind-blowing story surprised you, imagine what other secrets history hides. Please like, share, and subscribe. This outstanding video was crafted by VidWiz. Want your own standout videos like this for fun or profit? Click the link in the description to get started today.